Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog-a-day, and today is Monday the 7th, and today was another gorgeous sunny day. Lots of heat, a little bit of wind to play with. We had a crazy ass storm overnight. I think I heard 6 inches of rain. We were getting 2 inches an hour or something like that, or 3 inches an hour, I think is what the news was reporting. I don't get really too concerned about rain and that for actual amounts. I don't have a rain gauge and that kind of stuff. It never really affects me too much. So went ahead though, end up just, like I said, crazy storm, knocked down tons of limbs, all kind of stuff like that. So I've got multiple properties that I got to go clean up limbs on. It's amazing how many limbs will fall out of a damn tree. I've got a couple big trees in the rental house just north of me here that are on their last limbs. If they make it another 10 years, I will be just ecstatic as all get out. I got to start looking into just cutting them down, and as much as I hate to do it, I mean, they're gigantic, probably 150-year-old trees. They're huge as hell, at least a good 100 years on them. So I can't reach my arms around even close to halfway, and I've got a 6+ foot wingspan on my arms, and I'm not even close to halfway around it. So I would think about trying to cut them down myself and just get up there and start topping them off, and there's no way. I don't have the skill for it, and I gotta hire a crew. So I think I might do a little bidding, get some estimates on it, and tell them, hey, give me some bids that I'm gonna be anytime between now and the time they fall over, stop by. So when you guys are getting done early in the day, whatever, you want to come by and start topping off a few chunks, or if you get a real slow week, nobody else is out there, you can drop them off and just come knock them down real quick. So I'm gonna hold off on them because they give me great shade in that rental house north there, and I'm gonna be so sad to see them go, but they got to come down eventually. They've got some rot inside them and different things, but they're losing limbs, dropping limbs like crazy. So that's the biggest problem. But I've got a place across town I've got to go take care of in that, and then I've got, of course, my own property that I live in, the limbs and stuff on the ground there. So got them all cleaned up, and everything out in the yard and stuff just muddy. You know how it goes. So went ahead and decided I had to make the decision. I was taking the old 1-ton van instead of my new high-rise camper van that I'm doing. Went ahead and built a bed frame so I get the bed up off the floor. Normally in the 1-ton, I just threw a memory foam mattress down on the floor. Worked all right. It's not nearly as good getting in and out of bed and stuff, and you're laying down low like that. It's hard to change your, put shoes on and stuff. There's no really place to really sit to do that very well. So, unfortunately, though, with the 1-ton, it doesn't have the high top. So, as high as I have it right now, with the bed frame, I built a bed frame that's actually going to fit the new van. It's too short in this one, or the bed frame's too high, making the top too short. When I sit there at the bed, mattress stuff's gonna suck. So, oh well, it's gonna be better than nothing. At least I'll get back up off the floor, sleeping and stuff, making it easier that way. But I'm still gonna be just cramped in there. And one of those things where the mechanic did not, I don't know. I think he knew he was not gonna do the exhaust manifold, and that's the part that really hurts, is the fact that he basically just strung me along and then didn't do shit. So I could have taken it to another shop and spent the $600, whatever, and had it fixed there, and then whatnot. But oh well, live and learn, I guess. And the 1-ton's not bad. I mean, I've driven it all over hell and back, and it's a good enough vehicle. It's just it's a little rusty and stuff, and it has little issues here and there that I'm just tired of messing with. And I thought I'd kind of wash my hands on taking that thing on any real trips anymore. So part of me thinks I might hold on to it for a long time, because it does tow so damn good. That 1-ton, I can pull tractors and trucks and big stuff and trailers, and it's amazing how well it tows. But I don't need I need to stop towing that big of equipment. I need to suck it up and stop doing that. So went ahead. I also need to stop paying the insurance on it and whatnot, whatever, and get it sold and get a few bucks out of it and use that money to fix up the camper van. That's what I should be doing. But I don't know. I've had that 1-ton for 15 years plus. I gotta look in the title, see when I bought it. I've had it forever and ever, and it's been so damn good to me. A lot of good memories back in the shop, store and stuff, whatnot, and everything else. So who knows? Anyway, that's kind of near here and there. I did get some new carpet put in the 1-ton. It's not stapled down or glued down or actually stretched like that. It's just laying in there. It's actually going to go in my camper van. I thought, hell with it. It's going to fit in there, so let it down inside the 1-ton. Went ahead and built the bed frame so it fits some totes, so I can store a lot of stuff underneath it, and that's the main reason I wanted it up off the floor. Also, the bed frame I made is actually adjustable, so it slides in. It's going to turn into a couch, slide back out into a full bed, bed and whatnot. So that's kind of a cool deal. I wasn't really sure how to do it. I came up with a couple ideas. I saw a couple people had done the sliding bed, but I didn't know how I didn't have the detailed plan. So I started just going by the basically just hair in my teeth and started cutting it out. Although it looks really weird in my 1 ton because the camper van is a different wall layout on the left-hand driver's side there, I guess. Not the left-hand side, depending on what you're looking at it, but I built it to fit the Nuka in, not the 1 ton. So with it fitting the camper van, it looks really kind of oddball in the 1 ton, but it'll work for me. So all I got to do still is throw the actual mattress in there. I'm going to put some drawers, so I got to fit the storage unit or the totes full. I also found out today that my my head crew member that was going to be having other stuff to kind of take care of things and make sure I was going to make it through the race and take care of me after the race, and that has I guess fallen out. So I went ahead and I'm just kind of, the biggest concern there is whether or not I'm going to have somebody to watch Bruce if something happens and he cannot finish the race with me. They're calling for it to be nice and cool temps, so that should not be a problem, but in case it is, I'm going to be screwed. I got to find somebody to watch the dog. Everybody loves the hell out of that dog and he'll go to anybody, but it'd really be nice to have, a person or two that's actually, I've talked with and I know once I drop him off, they'll take care of him and they're going to be responsible for him completely. So it'd make me a lot more comfortable running. Hopefully it's cool and the two of us just run the whole damn race together and we rock it out and there's nothing to worry about. So the fun part is driving back up home by myself. Who knows? There's a chance of going and hitting a Renaissance Festival the next day after my 50 miler. So depending on how I feel, that's our plan. They charge $10 to take your dog in, which is, I don't know, kind of odd. It's like $20 to get a person in and $10 to get a dog in, but it's still cheaper than boarding him, and I think he would have a lot of fun there with all the weird stuff going on, the weird people and all that kind of thing. So we'll see what kind of shape I'm in, if I'm walking or not, and how well I'm doing after running 50 miles on that gross, disgusting trail. So that's pretty much what my day was. Just tons of stuff out there. I was outside literally all damn day. I was out there probably a good 9 hours working on stuff and just moving things around and getting the camper ready and getting the 1 ton ready, and also doing a bunch of work on the camper van. And just, I don't know, it seems like it takes forever, especially when you don't have like blueprints to work off of or an actual plan. You're just kind of hit and missing it. And a couple times I was ready to make the cuts and realized I'd completely missed something. Thank goodness had caught it before I made the cut, so I had to go back and refigure it all in my head and redesign it. And I literally didn't write down a single measurement, didn't write down a plan or nothing, just started throwing stuff together. So that's the best way I love to work. It's super frustrating when it goes wrong, but when it goes right, it feels good. You're able to whip that whole thing out with literally nothing to go by, except just like, okay, these 2 pieces need to be this long, let's cut them. Then let's figure out the next 2 pieces need to be, and so on and so forth. So the only thing I'm going to do is the actual legs of the bed are about 1.5 inches, maybe 1.75 inches too high. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think I took into consideration there's going to be carpet in there and the thing. So I'm not certain how far I'll cut it down. Probably take at least 1 inch off each foot, because every extra inch is going to help in there for head height. And the mattress is going in the camper van is about half as thick as the mattress I'm going to be using this weekend. So that'll also give me more head height too, which will be super nice. So anyway, that's pretty much what my day was. Went out and got myself a nice little run in. Felt good, felt strong. I dropped a 23-pound chunk of wood on my left foot, right flat on the top of the foot. It hurts like a bitch. And dropped a receiver hitch on my big toe on the right foot, and that hurts like a bitch also. But I was able to run, made it without really a problem there. So I see my doctor tomorrow about the nerve damage in my left foot that I've been fighting with for, well over a year now, a year and like 3 months like that I've been fighting with. So hopefully we'll get that figured out. He's going to give me a cortisone shot, I believe, tomorrow, and some steroid shots, and hopefully I'll kick in and get me through the 50 miler. And I'm hoping it cures it completely and I won't have nothing to worry about. But everything I've been researching, I'm going to have surgery on my foot, which is not going to be fun. But I want to get it done this year, if at all possible, so I can be healed up and start my run streak January 1st, 2016. That's when my new run streak, I think, is going to start. So anyway, wish me luck, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.